I went to collect school fees. School fees was 870 naira then. Benue State University, 870. I don't know how much they pay now, but it was 870 then. I used 400 naira from Northbound Park to Abuja. You know that Abuja Park, Nyanya Park? That was the Benue Park then. And then navigated to town. So I spent like 500 naira to go and get school fees. You know, he gave me 400 naira. Now, so there was no money to come back because I had to pay school fees. So I had to take a strange bus, a strange kind of bus. When we got to the bridge, the conductor slapped my head. Your money don't finish. And dropped it there. Then I vow, may God. You see, my uncle had what to spend his money on that will satisfy him. I was not one of those things. It means there was no plan for me in my uncle's voucher. I vow that I will not pass from then. He'll wait for the next semester to find out whether I survive. 2 weeks after my vow, I entered a dry fast. I was still in the fast when a woman called me. She runs the biggest restaurant in Benue State University, and said she saw me in a dream that the charm that they put in her restaurant to stop people from coming, I was the only one that could remove it. So you saw that? He said. So she reported to me, and I went and I made it part of my prayer in the fasting. And then after 3 days, customers started. She now called me and said, you eat free till you graduate. Guess what? Wait now, guess first. I didn't eat once. Not because I didn't want to eat. After she gave the offer, my elder sister's husband was caught up in a dream. He said, you must be the shepherd of that boy. He sent me 20,000. I stopped cooking. And I didn't need to respond to the woman. Oh, you know 20,000 those days when my school fees was 870. I became... And from that point, God became my father. Yes. And it came to pass when my mother came and saw my life, she went back and called my younger sister and said, follow that man. He knows the road. Follow him. Hallelujah. Last year I went home to preach, and then my family gathered. The ones that are still alive, my uncles, aunties, and they said, we are proud that you came to our family. That's the same man that left on the bridge without a shepherd. Force God to bless him. Make a covenant with him. Be consistent. I started consistently doing business with God from 1994 in terms of finances. It's small, but it was always coming. And I watched God. You can relate with that story. I watched him put me on the voucher. And I don't need to tell you what we do today, because on a daily basis, what we do to us, not this ministry. If you know the rent we pay for pastors across the country, let's not go there. But I know how God picked me up. It is by this way. All right? And this is how I will live till I die. So tell your neighbor, force God to bless you.